Hey there, everybody. Welcome to today's video. We're going to try to keep this quick, but I wanted to get this out. We are looking at some really dramatic price action. I think that it still largely has to do with being at or attempting to break record highs. But we had some news over the weekend that the market really did not like. Market opened up 60 points off a gap on Sunday afternoon and then proceeded to fall basically 200 points from the close. Or what I was looking at in terms of the price action during the day was after this midday test, as prices traded back up, we would have been looking at the highs that had been established in the morning at around 87 or 88. But the other point we would have been looking at here would have been where the price opened up on the gap at around 78.11. So it got past that a little bit. So it got up to 78.17. In change maybe, but following the close, it basically traded here. It didn't sell off into the close on regular session, but in this futures close, it's going to be closed here for another 40 minutes. It reopens at 6 Eastern, but it seems like it's going to put some fear into the move here. At least I think it's a positive thing if prices do want to trade higher, because if it just again traded up into the highs and made record highs again, I think that people are getting a little bit exhausted. I mean, this range expansion is really nice for trading, but if you're getting long, seeing the prices get close to all-time highs and having it taken completely away from you, finding the high here at around 78.17, not quite filling or not going to fill the gap. I think it would be unhealthy for price action if it went straight to fill the gap. So there is still some positive, something positive to take away from this sell-off into close. Kind of happened very quickly. It basically happened in a minute, but I think that this will be the time to kind of pay attention to overnight, to see if it can find a level. Even if prices want to go down and maybe even sweep the low again, I think that will be the way that the prices kind of want to trade up. It doesn't want to go straight to record highs and then go from there. It kind of needs to allow more participants to get involved, and that's, I think, largely what we're looking at here. The big players with a lot of assets on the books want to get the cash from the sidelines into play here. So obviously that remains to be seen here. This may not be the time where prices go on to break this high. We could easily have a retest on the weekly level, which would be about 300 points lower. I wouldn't say, or not saying that prices are going to have such a sharp sell-off, but it just means that there's plenty of room for prices to trade down below the current level, where it's not such a make or break feeling. A lot of market participants have difficulty entering at highs. I mean, nobody wants to be left holding the bag. So if we do see prices start to roll over, there's plenty of room for prices to trade down to the support or down to the lows, and to see if prices can find new lows. And we just really have to stay nimble and just keep in mind that really this is a period of great uncertainty. I don't think it's a time to really just be looking to buy here and perhaps set a stop down below the low. And we've seen how that has kind of gone for the last week or so. I think that the trades really want to start off as intraday or day trades, and to find a level to see prices start to move favorably immediately, and to be able to carry about 20 or 30 points open profit, so that you can really hang on to the positions. Obviously, if you're a day trader, taking the winner is good as well. So anyways, that's the outlook for this week. We will hopefully have another update as we go along. Take care.